Thank you for joining us here today on Hill Country Happenings News Minutes. Now, we've got several things that are coming up in our area, and we hope you will come out and enjoy them. On February the 15th in 2020, there will be a ballet from the Christian Conservatory of Dance called Deliver Us. Now, this is about the time of the Israelites under the rule of Pharaoh, and they were crying out to be delivered. And one man, Moses, went head to head with Pharaoh on getting the people delivered. We'll have more about this as it's coming up. Now, the New Albany Elementary School kindergarten students prepared and presented a powwow program on Friday, November the 16th. The kindergarten students, under the direction of music teacher Celia House, sang several different songs. They made their own props and their own costumes. Now, the students were reciting things and facts about the Biloxi, Tunica, Chickasaw, Choctaw, and Natchez tribes. The students have been studying about the programs and Indians and the first Thanksgiving in their classrooms. They're so cute. And lately, the Mississippi Department of Archives and History Board of Directors and the department staffs were in New Albany on October the 24th through the 25th. Now, this was their quarterly meeting of the Board of the Directors. A luncheon was held at the Union County Heritage Museum for the out-of-town visitors and were treated to the traditional William Faulkner Fare. The group toured the restored African-American Old Oak Grove Church, Ingomar Mound Site, and the New Albany's downtown historic visit. The reception was held at the historic home of Beverly and Bo Collins, known as the Cedar House. Now, this house was built in 1838 and was the home of Moses Collins, one of New Albany's founders. Karen Blout, the department director, commented that the board members and all the staff were so impressed with the rich historic resources of New Albany and Union County. We were even more impressed with the work the community has done to preserve and interpret those resources. From the outstanding historical museum to the carefully maintained Ingomar Mounds to the vibrant downtown where residents and businesses housed in the beautiful, maintained historic structures. New Albany is a model preservation community, and we are gratified to see the outstanding work and appreciation the opportunity to meet and thank the people that have done it. Now, recently, the New Albany Elementary PE teacher Nathan Young attended a Blue Cross Blue Shield conference. The foundation hosted its 11th annual physical education conference, bringing together 41 physical education teachers from around the state. Now, the PE teachers, including Nathan Young, participated in an energetic educational sessions and shared best practices for engaging students and making PE classes both fun and exciting and effective. Now, New Albany School District is committed to ensuring continuous instructional improvements, stated Dr. Lance Evans, the superintendent. We are excited to have our elementary physical education teacher, Nat Young, that he was chosen to participate in the Foundation's annual physical educational conference, and look forward to seeing the equipment and curriculum implemented into our elementary PE classes. On December the 14th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the New Albany Middle School, they invite you to come on out for the Community Christmas Dinner. Now, it'll be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and they'll have dine-in and carry-out. In 2011 was the first time that they had the community dinner, and they served about 500 plates. And the dinner was born out of the realization that there were families that needed help with food, and they were getting it through the Good Samaritan Center. Now, last year, they served over 1,200 plates. Now, this was dine-in, carry-out, and some deliveries to those that couldn't come in. After realizing the number of individuals receiving food through the center and the number of students in the schools that received free lunch or reduced lunches, they decided to start serving a hot meal to the community around Christmas. Also, they didn't know that if there was any other organization in the community that served a Christmas meal. So for the first 3 years, individuals within the community provided all the funding for the meal. And then Walmart DC came on as a special sponsor, and they helped out with some of the funding through a grant program. Now, one of the things that makes this a truly special event is that it is a community effort. The middle school trustees allow the use of the cafeteria for the meal, and the administrators, teachers, community members, and students volunteer to work during the effort and or donate the needed items. This year's meal will include a turkey, ham, dressing, sweet potato casserole, mashed potatoes, green beans, cranberry sauce, rolls, desserts, and tea. Now, while the community meal was established to benefit needy of our community, everyone is welcome. Now, if you would like to donate a dessert, you can call the middle school and let them know. They can tell you who to get in touch with, but they're asking that people volunteer the desserts. They need volunteers to serve. They need volunteers to put desserts in the containers. Also, they have people that provide music. They need help with having the crafts tables so that the kids can come together and do some crafts. And they also have coat giveaways. If you have a coat that you want to give to this during this function, we ask that you let the middle school know. They would love to have them. There are people out there that need help. And for those of us that can help, let's give it, because one day we might be the ones needing the help. Did you feel a little shaking going on last Wednesday? Well, there was a 2.3 magnitude earthquake around the Boonville area. Now, although earthquakes are rare in the Mississippi, they do happen because we are a part of the New Madrid Fault. The New Madrid Fault runs along the Tennessee state line with Arkansas and Missouri, and it has historically produced weak earthquakes, but the big one occurred during 1811 and 1812 when a magnitude 7.5 quake was generated north of Memphis. It caused damage as far south as Natchez and Macomb. And though since no other large earthquakes have been generated since the early 19th century, some scientists argue that the fault zone is dead or dominant. Still, others claim that we're just expecting a big one anytime. Now, these students helped sort the food that the New Albany Elementary School students gathered. The collected food will be donated to the Good Samaritan Center, Helping Hands of Union County, and will be used to stock the New Albany Elementary School food pantry. Over 4,000 items were collected during the food drive. Wow. And pictured here is the New Albany Elementary School's November Employee of the Month. They're as followed. The ones that are sitting from left to right is Lee Taylor, Candy Jarvis, and Bonnie Stevens. And the one standing from left to right is Belinda Chisholm, Karen Willard, and Celia House. And it's getting cooler temperatures out there, and with the upcoming dip into the 20s again, the Mississippi Fire Department Association is asking everyone to double check their heating equipment. Mississippians should check the heating equipment now to make sure that it's safe to use. And did you know that there's already been 52 deaths in Mississippi so far this year? 15 of those deaths were because somebody placed flammable material too close to space heaters, or they were plugging their heaters into malfunctioning extension cords, or using equipment that the heat source was not designed for that purpose. We're going to see cold days and nights in the near future, and some people may be getting out their space heaters to use for the first time this year, says State Fire Marshal Mike Cheney. National reports show that leading factor in home heating fire deaths was heating equipment too close to things that could burn, such as upholstery furniture, clothing, mattresses, and bedding. Y'all stay warm and be safe out there. Now, all the news that has come to you today is on our website, hcntoday.news. You can go there and find all of these news and more. I've just read you a tidbit of some of the stories. So we invite you to go on the computer and look, or on your phone. Also on there is a list of parades and open houses coming up. I'm going to read you a few of them from this list. Now, the New Albany Parade will be December the 2nd. Its theme is Let It Snow. Myrtle Parade will be December the 7th at 6 p.m. They usually have it over around their walking track near where their city hall is. Then Pontotoc will have their parade on December the 2nd. Ecru will have their parade on December the 7th. Ripley on December the 3rd. Saltillo on December the 10th. Holly Springs will have theirs on December the 7th. And Baldwin on December the 3rd. Then Boonville will have their parade on December the 2nd. And then a couple of little towns as Thaxton will have theirs on December the 6th. And Sherman will have theirs on December the 7th. Now, we hope you will take some time out and go support these towns with their parades. They're so much fun. Thank you for joining us here today on Hill Country Happenings News Minutes. Now, be sure to go to all the social media and follow us on all of our Twitter, Instagram, like our Facebook page so that you can see all the different things we have on there. This week, there's live videos done of the Holly Jolly Art Affair and the Union County Humane Society. We hope you'll go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, and that way you won't miss any of our original programs that we post. Now, we do have two websites. One is hillcountrynetwork.net. That's where you can go and watch our live stream. You can take our television station with you on the go, anywhere you want to. You can take us anywhere in the world. Then we're on Roku. You can watch us anywhere in the United States. Go under PEG TV, that's PEG.TV, and look under the state of Mississippi. We are the only ones listed there. You can also watch us locally on Max South 99.1. Now, we hope you'll stay tuned for the rest of the program. We got some highlights of events that have been happening here. And we hope you have a great Thanksgiving. And please, have a wonderful week.
Well, good morning. Glad that we can host the Holly Jolly Art Affair event here at the Union County Heritage Museum. It is sponsored by the museum as well as the Tallahatchie Arts Council here in Union County in New Albany, Mississippi. And today is Holly Jolly Art Affair. And it is vendors. We have 25 vendors in the building today. And they have wooden items. They have jewelry, sewing items, all kinds of gift items and things that they can sell today and be great gift items for Christmas. This is to help fund the Tallahatchie Arts Council as well as the museum, and but it is a way for us to highlight artists and people from this area to be a part of our event and open up the museum to folks to come in. This is our second year to do the Holly Jolly Art Affair, and we hope it will grow each year. Last year we had about 10 or 12 vendors. This year, like I said, there are 25 vendors. I had 50 to register with me, but we hope that next year we'll have even more, and that you'll be a part of coming into the museum, not only for events like this, but for so many things that we do here at the museum.
Hello, we're with Tanglefoot Designs, and we're here at the Holly Jolly Market today. We're asking everybody to come on out and visit. We've got about 35 vendors or so here, and we do vinyl crafts. We've got everything from the elves, from the little elves that are personalized, to hand-sewn items, pillows. We've got Santa Claus plates, Santa milk and cookies. We've got teacher's gifts galore, and you can get in touch with us at Tanglefoot Designs on Facebook. This is my daughter, Addie McDonald, and she's selling chances on a 12-gauge pump shotgun for Chinham, which is Christian Home Educators of North Mississippi, archery team. The money that is raised is going to go to buy archery equipment for the team. We've got about 24 students in the team this year. This is our second year of doing it, and the tickets are $5 each, or 5 for 20, and you can get in touch with us at 266-6026 to buy tickets. Like I said, this money's going to a good cause. All of it's going to buy archery equipment. And the drawing will be December the 9th. It'll be a live drawing, but you do not have to be present to win. You can get tickets all the way up until December the 9th.
Hello, my name is Kemp Smith, and I am a grandson of Jill Smith. I pottery, and what I want for Christmas is I want a dirt bike and four-wheeler. The pottery is simple to make. How to make a clay whistle is you make a bowl and then roll out a piece of clay and cut out the circle of the bowl and get out a ball of clay, make it into a cube, stick it on there, and get a popsicle stick, put it in there, and make the hole of a kid's pinky. And if it ain't working, if there's any problems, all you gotta do is just, if you see any crumbs in there, you might need to get that out, because that's like what the problem might be. And I am 10 years old. You should come to the museum and shop. It has very good stuff here, and I hope you have a great time if you come here. Goodbye.
All right, my name is Brad Briggs. My wife, Candy Briggs, has her shop set up here, and she does embroidery. She does embroidered towels and Christmas ornaments. She does the angels. There's wrist keychains and chapstick holders, and these are made out of the marine vinyl. And she's been doing this for about 3 or 4 years now, so she's been enjoying it, and we're just enjoying getting to go around to some of the craft shows and get to meet a lot of the people and sell some of her wares. And we have a business card. You can reach her at cjbriggs1@yahoo.com.
Hello, my name is Centrisa Daniel. This is Centrisa's Customs. I make t-shirts, keychains, stainless steel tumblers, the cutting boards. I have a Facebook business page called Centrisa's Customs. I've been doing this for the last 3 years. You can order different kind of things. If I don't have what you like, you can place a custom order. I do wine glasses, ornaments. I glitter tennis shoes also, and I do car decals, and that's just about it.
And I do a lot of barnwood creations and my own woodwork of taking old things and making them new again, like a trestle table over here, or the other part of the trestle table, which is right here. I also make pie safes out of barnwood that's been redone, and I like to create cedar chests, 3-piece coffee table set, And then I like to take old barn wood and make a bench and other creations like that. So it's been a hobby of mine for about the last 10, 15 years. And I'm new in this area here, so I'm trying to just promote myself and get it out there, and hopefully that things like this are what people want. Go to the page, it's larrycobb.com, and you can find me in Pontotoc, right off of Shady Grove Road.
So you have 2 tables?
We got 2 tables.
Oh, wow.
That's our first one, that's our second one over here.
Okay. So what is most of the money that you're going to use? What's most of the money going to be used for?
Our vet bills, we have about $5,000 in total of vet bills because we have had very expensive medical process. We have a cat that has a gigantic hernia. That's a $10,000 surgery there.
Oh, wow.
And that's with a huge discount on the vet. Like, that's the lowest they can get.
Right.
And we just took in a dog whose femur got broken, left in a ditch. It's going to be another hip surgery. And we just have so many animals. Now, like I was saying, this year we have grown a lot. We have more fosters, we have more supplies with more and more donated us food. We have endless litter thanks to Oil Drill and Cat's Pride for donated to us. And we have more fosters, like I said. But the problem is that we have to scale our medical needs up to meet all of these increases, if that makes sense. But our bake sale, which is our 3rd annual bake sale, we hope to raise even 1,000 because that's been one major vet bill paid off just like that. And you get to have a sweet tooth, take care of the animals. I mean, it's a pretty good justification there.
So if somebody wanted to donate, where would they need to go to donate something?
Well, if you had cash donation, you could send a cash or check to P.O. Box 116, New Albany, Mississippi 38652. Or you could call in our vet offices. You could call All Animal, Clover Haven, Pet Wellness, and New Albany Clinic, and just call for our account, pay whatever you feel like donated there, or you can donate to our PayPal. Now, if you have like food, canned food, we need lots of canned food. Be a kitchen shower, we need a lot of those. You can drop it off at the Mississippi State Extension office. It's just something I love doing it. It's overwhelming, but I never feel tired of it. You know, it's just another day, another rescue, you know?
Today is the beginning of a new ministry for me. 3 months ago, I was speaking to the Lord, and the Lord said, it's time for the church to get outside of the walls. And the ministry is called Jesus Christ, the Church Without Walls. Today, I'm going to be speaking, hopefully, if it don't continue to rain, hopefully we'll be able to speak to a few people about what's going on around here. We need to look out and reach out to our young people. This is a church without walls. When we can get out and talk to our people and try to get them to change the direction in which they're going. Today, I'm joining this new army that I'm trying to form, which is hopefully like we can get extra ministers to come in and join in this ministry so we can minister to our young people. We're planning on going into parks, any area that we need to be in, so we can get our young people to do something and change their way of life. They are killing each other, and I believe that part of our ministry should be to try and stop some of these killing that's going on. I was with James Meredith about a month ago, and he was talking about healing Mississippi. And one of the good places, it put a burning in my heart, and one of the places we could start is right here in New Albany. And we can do that by reaching across the race barriers and just become brothers and sisters in the Lord rather than become a separate race. Here we are, and I thank God for HillCountryNetwork.net. They have been working with me for the past few days, and they have given me an opportunity for an interview. And today they are doing it again to kick off this ministry. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Barbara Ward,
I'm Christy Morris.
and we are from Ecru United Methodist Church in Ecru, Mississippi.
This is our second year of doing a Thanksgiving feast. It started 2 years ago. Back in the summer, we went and did a little mission lunch at Miss Mary Hurst's apartment complex, and it went over well, so we decided to start doing it for Thanksgiving. And this is our second year, and it's kind of grown a lot. We ran out of food this time.
We did run out of dressing. It's very good.
We did.
How many people did y'all feed?
50. I would say between 50, 55.
And how long did it take you ladies to get this together?
Well, we talked about it for a little while, but I'm going to say in preparation about 2 days cooking.
We all of the ladies here are excellent cooks, and so everybody chipped in, and one would bring dressing and one would bring green beans, and it turned out real well.
We did good.
Thank y'all from the community.
Thank you.
You. We're proud to be able to do it.
It's been fun.
It has.
Been a blessing to us.
Definitely.
Okay.
On Facebook. I want to see it on Facebook.
Over at the magical tree lighting button is our story writing winner. Her name is Daylin Holloway. She's from East Union Attendance Center, and she wrote a fabulous story called The First Snow. And next week in the New Albany Gazette will have that story, and we'll be on social media on our Main Street and our I Love New Albany Facebook pages as well. All right, Miss Billie Jean, want to give me a thumbs up? Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right, we're going to count down from 3, and then Daylin's going to push our button, okay? Is everyone ready? 3, 2, 1.
So tell me your name.
Daylin Holloway,
And you go to what school?
East Union,
What was your story about?
the first snow,
What?
the first snow.
So how many characters are there?
Does it have any characters in it? What's it about?
Well, it never snowed, and so they didn't have any snow gear to wear, and they finally found some in their attic that they had from when they lived in their old house.
Is that the first story you've ever written?
Kinda, not really.
That's so nice. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Who are your mom and dad?
Chelsea and Jason Holloway.
Folks, just a little reminder, you can see that full show coming up on the 6th and 7th at 6:30. Now, for your enjoyment, we have, I call him probably the most ambidextrous man of musical talent that I've ever seen. This fella can play just about anything. Mr. Eric Holloway, he is the music teacher at Smithville, and he is going to come with a wonderful melody of Christmas English music.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver calmed the storm with his hand. Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you've kissed your little baby, you've kissed the face of God. Mary, did you know? I've heard about this baby boy who's come to earth to bring us joy, and I just wanna sing this song to you. Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. With every breath I'm singing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. A couple came from Bethlehem. Christmas time is here. We'll be joining you. Only could always see such spirit through the years. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere. Golden tide and ancient light, a love and dreams to share. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere. Yuletide light, the fireside, and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here. We'll be joining you. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the years. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the years. Oh, that we could always see such spirit
Albany Elementary. Are you ready?
Thanks, Phyllis. Yeah, send me a screenwriter. I have come up with the greatest, epicest movie of all time. He's on his way. Well, then where is he? Oh, there he is. Glad to help you were, fella.
Hey, it's so great to meet you.
Don't worry about all that. Sit down and take notes. Okay, so I'm going on no sleep. I had 10 cups of coffee, 2 cans of Red Bull, and a pack of Twizzlers for lunch. And I come up with the greatest movie of all time. All time! Okay. So, think a man and a woman and a baby. A special baby.
A special baby? You mean like a seed of the devil baby?
No, the opposite of that.
Okay.
And then he's a special kind of baby, but in a good way. No, a great way.
Okay. That could be an interesting twist to work with. I know, a family movie, maybe with a love story between the baby's parents.
The baby's parents, yeah. They have to go to the father's town, and then when they get there, there's a crisis. All the hotels are closed. So they have to stay in a container or a warehouse or something like that.
Oh, that would be nice. Let's make it an art house. A bohemian kind of feel. Set design, I love that.
Yeah, that's good. And there's still a crisis going on.
Oh, I know. She goes into labor at the worst possible time.
Oh, I like that. And then there's no doctor, and then they have to build their own crib, and some blue-collar guys come around and help them make the crib.
Blue-collar?
Yeah, working stiff. So welders, dock workers, I got it. Farmers. Farmers, yeah.
Come into a warehouse in Salt City. Why?
Oh, I'll get this. Because only the common man knows how special the baby is.
Okay, I think I get where you're going now. Something the regular working man, person can relate to, and the farmers come to help out somehow.
Oh, help out, hang out. You're the writer, you figure it out. Oh, and I got it. And for the final scene, we have the mama and the baby and the daddy and the visitors in the warehouse, and it pulls out for the long shot, the iconic scene.
Nice, that could work. So what does this baby do that makes it so special?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing yet.
Okay, I see a sequel coming.
Yep. So can you do it?
Sure, I mean, it's sparse, but I can make something out of it. It's a great premise, it's a feel-good story, it sets up a sequel. I can make a full-length movie or book, maybe both.
Actually, I want to punch it up a little bit.
Okay, but I don't really need anything else. I'm starting with one list.
I want the birth to be special.
Oh, like an Alien Fringe thing where the kid comes exploding
No,
out of
not like that. So, not the birth, the conception.
You want the conception to be special?
Yeah.
Like Boom Chicka Wow Wow? That's an entirely different movie. I mean, that could cause us problems with ratings.
What is wrong with you? Boom Chicka Wow Wow? There are kids here.
Yes. Where? We're in your office.
Oh. Okay, so there'll be children in the audience watching the movie. So I want it to be a PG or PG-13. Keep it kind of clean there. No boom chicka wow wow.
So you want the opposite of that?
Yes.
So what kind of special conception is the opposite of that?
I don't know. You're the writer. Taxes. I hate taxes. So why don't you write that down?
I mean, is this getting political?
No. Animals. I love animals.
Animals? You mean like a dog or a cat? Oh, I know. A talking pet that rescues the baby.
Let's get realistic here, please. A talking animal.
Yeah, right. That would be the crazy part.
proprietor of Dixie Hicks Plumbing and Electrical, and I just want to tell y'all, we've been working all night on the toilets. 2 out of 3 toilets are working about 40%. But we didn't mark which one, so good luck. Huh? Listen, Bradley, you know we've been busy. We've been busy all this time.
While y'all were working on the toilet, the program got a little long. So
Okay, well, let me just tell you one thing. You see, around this time of year, we have a lot of work to do. Because you see, folks start to eat stuff that they usually don't eat, like, you know, Claxton fruitcake. You ever had Claxton fruitcake?
No.
I cannot tell you what it does to a man's intestinal fortitude.
Excuse me, did you say intestinal fortitude?
Have you had Claxton fruitcake? I did not say fortitude.
What did you say?
So let me tell you something.
What did you say about that fortitude?
And my brother's missing tonight because we was working on a restaurant, and one of the toilets backed up into the freezer. He's in there working, and it froze, and I tell you, he's a poop sickle. He's a poop sickle. But anyway, Bradley was kind enough. He seen us out there working so hard. He said, fellas, I think they really need to hear y'all singing. And so, Bradley, we was up to our arms. Well, you know.
Yeah.
And Bradley was good enough. Come in there. Asked us to come over. And so we're going to do a song. It's one of our favorite songs. Done by a group called The Floaters. No, wait. The Drifters. Okay, all right.
see the light.